Well, everybody, we're here at a new job down here in Edgefield, South Carolina. As you can tell, been popping stumps. There's a buttload of them. I'll get better with these YouTube videos and start updating more, especially with this job. So this job is 18 acres. We're stumping, raking, piling, burning, and we're gonna do a rough finish grade on all of it when it's all said and done. Previous owner, as you can tell, or the customer had a previous contract area with a skid steer raking up some of the slash and burning them out. That's where all the piles came from. But yeah, using a JCB 245 XR. I don't know what everybody thinks about a JCB. I mean, personally, I do not care for them at all. They're good machines. They ride around good. They're comfortable. All that. There you go. Asked for a 250 size, and they gave me this 0 tail swing or minimal. But hell, she weighs 62,000 pounds. So problem is, most of these stumps are deep-rooted pine stumps, so I'm having to dig every single one. So it's gonna be slow going. But got the machine here about 1 o'clock this afternoon, so just getting all the controls and everything right. But going back to JCB, so that's one thing I don't like a JCB versus like a deer or cat or whatever else. The hydraulics are just subpar. Inside the cab, ergonomically, comfortability, visual, I mean, they got that going on, but the hydraulics, it ain't there. And that's a 48-inch bucket. But they just, I don't know. And if y'all want me to, I'll do a review on this machine. I'll have it for a month. So plan is to stump an acre a day. Hopefully some days I'll get better than that. Some days I might not get better than that, plus rain days. So we'll have quite a few hours in this bad boy. It's only got 80 hours, so that's a good thing. But yeah, this is the current job. Like I said, I'll start taking videos while I'm in the cab and stumping and talk to y'all a little bit more. It's been busy. Lord Almighty. I'm grateful and I'm blessed and I can't complain, but it's been busy. And it seems like everything right now is go, go, go. So haven't had much time to do YouTube videos, but I'm away from everybody out here and it's just me and my lonesome. So I'll need somebody or something to talk to. So this will be a good time. Put some more of that slash. So all this stuff, you know, I'm raking through it with the excavator to make sure that guy didn't bury any stumps. Kind of like this pile right here. There's a stump underneath there and over there. And so right through it, find the stumps, pop them, do my best to fill the hole back up. And then when the dozer gets here, you know, everybody does it a little bit different, but when the dozer gets here, it's mainly pushing all the slash. And I'm going down and windrowing my stumps and just taking a 30 to 40 foot swath. And I'm just going to work the whole property back and forth. And as I get my windrows, as you can tell right through here, it'd be easier for the dozer to push it too. Because if you go through and you take some of these stumps and you pile them up in a big pile, you're talking about a dozer that's going to hate life. And so I do windrows, and I'll have multiple windrows, and then I'll just pull from those, and probably somewhere right through there in the center, this whole area will be one burn pile. And I put it up on GPS map. It's a little over 4 acres right there in this section. So it'll be a 4 acre stump pile, and then all this logging slash that's left over, kind of like right there, some of those piles. We'll use that as our fuel to get our fire good and hot and start steaming these stumps. it'll be another 3 weeks before we even think about piling and burning. So these stumps will have plenty of time to dry some. There's a couple rains coming, so that'll help with dirt. And then as we start pushing it and stuff, and I'll take the excavator over there and actually pile it up. So we'll get the dirt knocked off of them, get them steaming. Plan is to let the stumps burn for 2 weeks. And, you know, we should get a fair amount burned. Like I told the customer, we're not going to get them all burned because that's a lot of stumps, and stumps don't like to burn. But, you know, we'll let them burn for about 2 weeks, and then whatever's left down there in the very back, way over there on the other side of that hill, we'll have us a nice hole, and we'll push the rest off. And then when I blade, we'll blade the ashes in the ground, give it some organic material and some potash and stuff like that. But there's plenty of enough small material around here that we should have a decent handful of fires. The plan is to have roughly 4 to 5 burn piles. And you'll see it as this video series goes on. On the other side of the hill right there, it actually dumps down and goes down. And this front area is nice and clean. You can tell the dang grass is already starting to grow back. On the back side over there, there's a bunch of slash and a bunch of small material. So it doesn't look as pretty and pristine as this. But there's a lot more material to really create those good hot bonfires that's needed for these stumps, because they take a lot. But anyway, again, this is Ben with S&L Land Clearing. You know, we service the upstate of South Carolina and western North Carolina. This is a little further outside my reach, but since it's an 18-acre project, like everything, and price is right, we travel. Have no problem traveling. And this will be a good job. I'm excited. I like doing these jobs. It gets old. And Let's Dig had a video when he was doing Billy Gibbs' first pond, and stated, you know, after about 2-3 weeks of digging stumps, it gets old quick. And that is true. It gets monotonous. After about 3 days of this, I'm bored out of my mind. But, you know, that's the industry. You don't always get to do what you want, but this is fun. I got through doing a half-mile long driveway and half-mile long water line and a big house pad and a little bit of land clearing and installing septics and some of that tedious stuff and inspectors and customers and stuff, and dealing with trucks and gravel and hauling stuff in and out. So this one, it's just me and the excavator. And honestly, I'm ready for the change of pace. Turn my podcast on, listen to my radio, and just relax and burn 11-hour days out here and just rock and roll until we can get it done, and off to the next one, because we got plenty of them on the books right now, thank God. But yeah, I've been looking forward to this one for a month. But if y'all got any questions, you know, please reach out. I do my best to reply back to y'all. Again, if you want me to do a review on this JCB, I'm more than welcome to. Like I said, after a month, I'm going to be very well versed with this machine. I never cared for them in the first place. Like I said, the hydraulics. It's just the hydraulics. I can't stand the hydraulics on them. The machine's slow. It has no breakout power. It's just, yeah, they need to do something there. But compared to a Cat, a Deere, Hitachi, even a Volvo. I mean, a Volvo will run, which I like Volvo, but even a Volvo will run circles around that thing. So, but anyway, this is day one. About, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours into it. We haven't done much. So, but we're just getting started. So y'all stay tuned, and we'll keep on adding to it. Talk to you after a while.